we on? Yes, we are. Okay, well, you're a tradie. I'm not. I'm basically a steering wheel attendant. So that's what I do for a living. And my ute of choice is an Isuzu, but mine is more recreational than trade, although it is technically a service vehicle for my van.
Looks it.
And as such, you know, the good graces of the taxman, you're paying for that. Well, used to. It's now written off.
Time to get a new one.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself. Now, this is 147 kilowatts as standard, with a 3.5 tonne towing capacity. 3 litre diesel. This looks to me, and I believe, has got a whole lot more ground clearance than your LDV.
And that's stock.
That is absolute stock. The only thing was, it used to have side steps, like yours. And I know because I take it out the bush and that's the first thing that gets retired.
Hung up on service calls, would you?
Yeah, exactly. You know, the van goes everywhere. So the first thing I did when I bought it was simply rip the side steps off. So maybe that makes it look a little higher.
No, I think it's a little higher.
But it is definitely taller off the ground. All standard wheels, standard tyres. There's no lift kit. There's nothing in this. It's basically absolutely stock. The only thing that was added was a canopy. I've got a set of drawers in there, I'll show you, and a snorkel. I then do tend to go through sort of bigger than average puddles.
How many kilometres you got in this?
It just ticked over 100,000.
So same as me?
About 115.
Same as me. Okay, so you two take this car into a dealer or take this car in, put it on Gumtree or eBay and try and sell it. What do you reckon you've lost off this?
Well, I didn't pay 30 for this. Mind you, this is 2016. We paid 48 for this and then bought the canopy on top.
Diff lock?
No diff lock. This didn't come with a diff lock.
Even Alibaba gives you a diff lock.
Oh, well, there you go. But having said that, there's no DPF. There's no DPF on this vehicle. So I don't need to worry about that sort of shit. Or people climbing underneath to steal it, for that matter.
Now, I've heard these vehicles will do the engines will do 1 million Ks. True?
Well, that's what I hear. I'm yet to reach 1 million Ks, but there you go. This was a demo vehicle when I bought it, so it came with the wrap as you see it. I fell in love with the wrap, so oh yeah, if I'm going to get one, I might as well get one that's already done for me.
Okay, so we looked at the $30,000 for that. I've lost 15. You'd probably say 20. What do you think you've lost on this? Or more to the point, are you in a rush to sell it because you've still got ostensibly 900,000 Ks left on the car?
Well, it's very reliable. It has never put a foot wrong since we've owned it. The missus loves it. She basically drives it as her day tripper. I think this will see us out, to be honest with you.
I tend to agree with that.
To be honest with you, I haven't looked to see what we'd get back for it because I haven't had it in my mind to upgrade. Although the only reason I'd want to upgrade is for the diff lock, and the new generation is slightly higher power. I think they're 100 and 150.
You could quite easily, still at 100,000 Ks, justify going to ARB and putting a diff lock in that.
Easily.
I could not justify going to ARB and getting a light bulb changed at 100,000 on mine.
I've got an 18,000 pound electric winch sitting in the garage that I bought years ago that I was going to fit. And all I got to do is put a bull bar on, but I haven't bothered because we're not using it for heavy four-wheel driving like I used to in my youth. Yeah, so I really don't know. I quite like it. Like I said, the only addition that we've done is the canopy and the snorkel.
I was about to say, you've been quite sparse with the add-ons.
Well, if you know my reputation with
No coffee
four-wheel
machine.
drives.
Oh no, there is a coffee machine. What have we got?
No,
Oh, no.
About the only addition that
Same
we
as
did
mine.
get
Yep.
is
King's
get
drawers.
the drawers, and they're brilliant. They're from King's.
That's what I've got in mine.
They work very well. They're full length, and of course they got the fridge slide on here, and the tie downs all over the place, and put some electrical stuff in the back. But apart from that, haven't done anything. Everything is stock.
Okay, so you're still on 100,000 Ks. You'll keep this for another $250,000.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
I reckon so. And it seems to. What amazes me with this thing is its fuel consumption. It didn't matter whether we're doing highway driving, city driving, or off-roading low range. It just doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't vary. We're getting between 800 to 850 k per tank. It just doesn't seem to matter what terrain we're travelling on. I don't know how they do that or how it works. Every time, between 800 and 850 k per tank. It's just unbelievable.
There's really no other options for us guys going out there, going either in the Outback or using it as a trades car. I mean, people say, oh, these tradies got these four-wheel drives. What do they want us to do? Go around a little Suzuki Swift and then have a four-wheel drive to go out on the weekends? Doesn't it make more sense to have the one car?
Oh, no. They want you to drive an electric car, remember?
Would you take your electric car through a river crossing?
Would you use an electric car and tow a 2.5 ton trailer?
Theoretically, you'd have the torque to do it.
Yeah,
but your consumption
for about
would be
50 k's.
Yeah, your consumption would just be gone.
Yeah, so anyway, this is one.
So you reckon you've done better than me? Is that the crux of this?
Look, I've spent a lot more than you.
Yeah.
And we're talking 2016, so it's $2016.
But that's also pre-COVID car money
correct.
too. Yeah.
Yes, that's true. I don't know whether I've got more car. I think I'm going to get, when we're done, I will still get something back for this.
So the crux of this is that don't buy a $30,000 car, and if you're a proper tradie, take a lease out and get a proper bloody car, and write that off on tax.
Yeah. Oh, look, if you got no choice, that is really good value for money. $30,000 for what you get, that's good value for money. There's no getting away from that. But there's no life in that after a short time. That's my idea anyway.